Hey folks, Charles75N here, and we are in the final stages of Brother Ed's Freedomcaster. You can see that the clear looks really good. There is some orange peel on here that we're going to go ahead and take care of. There's one small drip on it that we need to go ahead and take care of as well. And then we're going to decide whether or not we want to go ahead and spray any more clear on here. But I'm thinking we can go ahead and go through the wet sanding, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and start the buffing and the reassembly. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with some 1200 grit here, and just really simple. We're going to just go over it. We're going to let our sandpaper do the work. I'm not pressing anything down because what I don't want to do is to build in a bunch of scratches into it. And if you force down on it, you're going to force the grit of that sandpaper to create all these fine scratches. And you won't notice it at this point in the wet sanding, but when you start buffing it out and you're trying to get that final flawless finish, then it is going to go ahead and just really, really frustrate you. It drives you crazy at the end. And so the one thing that I've learned with all my wet sanding is don't apply the pressure. Just let the sandpaper do its work. Make sure you change it out as you need it. Clean up after each use so that you don't have this chalky residue on there that can lead into some more scratch lines. You know, and so really the best thing to kind of do, I find, is really the circle motion. And just keep going over the whole thing. And you can feel as you're doing the wet sanding, you can feel it if you're not, trying to really ram down on the pressure. You can feel where it's a little bit rough and where it may need something, But the thing that you also have to do is come behind yourself, wipe it down, and you can kind of see, it is going to get not as clear. Right, you won't have all the shine. You're wearing away some of the shine by taking that off, but that'll come back when you buff it out. So, like everything else, it's take your time, because I can tell you, I got a little bit of rush spraying that last coat of clear because I was trying to get somewhere else, and there's some, there would be less orange peel on it if I did take more time with it, and so. We'll go through, and so we'll do our wet sanding all over the top and the bottom, and I won't keep you with me while I do all that because, quite frankly, it is boring to sit here and watch me wet sand. I'm bored watching me wet sand. So, but what I'll do is I'll come back once we're all done. I'll show you what it looks like after wet sanding it. I'll point out any inconsistencies or problems or things that I may want to address. So for this reason, I keep a can of clear that doesn't have any hardener in it, so I can do little touch-up places, or it also lets me know if maybe I would decide it needs a whole nother coat to make it look right. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think we're in really good shape. And you can also see our headstock has come out really well. You see the clear coming off of that. This is going to be one pretty nice looking guitar, I think, when we're all said and done. All right, so let's go ahead and let me go ahead and finish the wet sanding, and we'll come back. We'll show you what it looks like. All right, folks, so here we are back with Brother Ed's Freedomcaster. We did all the wet sanding on it. We started at 1500 grit, went all the way up to 10,000 grit. And you can see now that we've gone to 10,000 grit, we still have quite a bit of shine. But that is only a portion of the shine that we're going to have on it, because now we need to go ahead and buff it out. Now, there are some places where it's not exactly perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it, and I think Brother Ed's going to be the clear came out really good. The things that I was concerned about pretty much wet sanded away, and we are ready to go ahead and begin buffing on this. So I think that's where we'll end this video here. And when we come back, next time, so I think that's where we'll go ahead and we'll end this video here. And the next time we come back, we'll go ahead and buff it out, cut out the cavities, and start putting this thing back together. So until then, enjoy your guitar journey, and thank you for being part of mine. Butterhead's Freedomcaster, we've done all the wet sanding. We started at 1500 grit, went all the way to thank you so much for the helicopters. But you can see that we're looking pretty good all the way around. And so the next enough with the fucking planes and helicopters. 3 single. Yeah. So normally when you wet sand, it would be really, really dull. And you can see the shine that's coming off of this is actually really good because I did wet sand it down too.
And you know where the living room remote?
No, I don't.
Sorry.
That's okay.